Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be covering what I call the dot cases of the OLLs. I believe the dot cases are maybe the most important ones to learn if you're transitioning from two-look OLL into one-look OLL, because when you do the two-look OLL with the dot case, you need to do two steps to fix the cross. So let's examine all 8 cases first. This dot case right here, I guess you're gonna have to look at that little envelope over there too. This dot case over here, you want to hold it so there's triples on both sides. This dot case, you want to hold it so there's a triple on one side and a blank on the other. I call this the battleship or the Starship Enterprise case. If you're a StarCraft fan, battle cruisers operational. This is the dot case with another dot on it. The way I recognize it is you're going to have doubles paired up with the dot, and there will be another case where there's a dot and the doubles will also be paired up with the dot. So you don't want to hold it like this because the doubles aren't paired up with the dot. You want to hold it like this. Same with this. Doubles paired up with the dot. Doubles not paired up with the dot, right? Doubles not paired up with the dot. Gotta make sure those doubles are paired up with the dot. Otherwise the case won't work. This is the diagonal case, I call it. You want to hold it so that you have two dots here, and you could say it kind of forms an arrow on the other side. And the last 2 cases I call the mouse ear cases. There's a mouse ear case where there's singles on all of them. And then there's a mouse ear case where there is a triple on one side. But when I do this mouse ear case, I hold it like that. And notice there's only 7 cubes. I don't have an 8th cube, but the last case is an X. It'll form an X with the yellows or whatever your top color is. It's kind of called like a checkerboard pattern. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is that single dot case where there's nothing else up there. There's only one other dot case that holds like this, but in this case we're going to hold the triples on both sides, and you'll notice there's just single dots, so it is kind of a mirror case. What we are going to do to solve this case is we're going to do helicopter, which is turn the right side up, U2, then the right side down, and we're going to hit it with a sledgehammer. Now the sledgehammer is very easy to hit out of that because you're technically doing an R2 there. After we do the first sledgehammer, we're going to do U2 and follow it up with another sledgehammer. So once again, that is helicopter into a sledgehammer, U2 sledgehammer. The next case is what I call the battle cruisers operational from StarCraft, or you can call it the Starship Enterprise, whatever you'd like to call it. It kind of looks like a starship almost if you look at it like that. What we're going to do right here is we're going to run a skinny sexy followed up by a fat sexy. So skinny sexy, skinny front move, sexy, fat sexy. Now, you can technically replace the skinny sexy replace and the fat sexy augmentation by doing a slice move like this. But if you're just starting out, it's easier to remember skinny sexy, fat sexy. This right here is the single dot case, and the other single dot case is just as easy to do. We're going to do them both at the same time because they're relatively similar. All we're going to do to solve this case here is we're just going to hit it with a fat sexy, and notice if you rotate the cube a little bit or hit the top, this is just our T case finish. So we're going to do fat sexy and then we're going to finish our T case. Same thing here. Notice we have the orientation, so those match up. We're just going to hit it with a fat sexy. And now we have our T case looking at us. You can turn you can hit the top, and we'll just do the T case now. Those cases are pretty easy. And once again, it is just fat, sexy, reorient, then solve the T case. This is a pretty fun one to run. Going back to my vocabulary, I know it's not really soon, but we're going to call it soon. So we're going to do the beginning of soon. Do sledgehammer. U2, sledgehammer. Once again, that was soon, sledge, U2, sledge. Now we're going to get into our mouse ear cases. Now this is a algorithm I came up with on my own, and it's based off of the T case, where you do the sexy move followed up by sledgehammer. But what we're going to say is when we do that move, we need to make sure that we have double headlights up here and the T kind of solved. So what we're going to do to accommodate that is we're going to hide this piece right here and turn the top layer once. So we actually have the T case already done for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run, I believe, sexy move, re-augment, and then just hit it with a sledgehammer. Once again, that was the middle move going down, up, sexy move, followed up by the re-augmentation with the M move coming up, hit it with a sledgehammer at the end. This one is the mouse ears again, except we have triples on the side. We're going to hold the mouse ears sideways. We're going to be doing sledgehammer first, sledge, U2, sledge, and I don't use an algorithm from here. All I need to do is take that F2L pair in the back and reinsert it. So I'm going to do U, an F move, U again, and just reinsert it. Don't worry about an algorithm really, just reinserting an F2L pair, right? So it's going to be sledge, U2, sledge, then we're just going to insert our pair in the front right corner, which is a very easy insert for most people that are right-handed. Now we're on to our 8th and final case. I only had 7 cubes, so I had to redo one of them. This is called the checkerboard. A lot of people don't like my checkerboard solve, but that's okay. You can always pick a different algorithm from a different site or the site listed in the description. What I do is I do 4 M moves and 4 U moves at the same time. M, U, M, U, M, U, M, U. I hit it with a 180. Then I do the same thing. M, U, M, U, M, U, M. These are the dot case OLLs. I think they're the most important OLLs to learn if you're doing a 2-look transition to a 1-look transition, because when you have the dot case, any type of single dot case for 2-look OLL, you need to do 2 algorithms to get your yellow cross on top, and no one likes to waste that much time. So if you learn these cases, not only will you not have to make your cross in 2 steps, you're not going to have to finish with another OLL. It's just going to get your OLL done, ready for PLL. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again.